besties, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl V, and today's video is gonna be a nice and quick straightforward video because I just want to let you know what we are not negotiating on in our 20s. This is not up for debate. I just want to let you know that if you're new here, my name is V. Welcome to the family. Please pause right now and just press subscribe. I want to grow and glow together, and if we're growing and glowing together, it means supporting each other. So you comment in the comment section what your goals are. I'll come and hype you up, and you press subscribe to hype me up. This is how the family unit works, okay? So welcome to the family. And I want to say a massive shout out to Montel B, whose channel I've just discovered. Love her stuff, and a lot of these videos right now are inspired by her, highly inspired by her. So if you haven't checked her out, please go and check her out. She'll be linked in the description box and her picture will be right here. Okay, so let's get into it because we've got no time to waste. Your 20s are right now and we've got to get them while we can. So these are the 5 selfish decisions to make in your 20s that are not negotiable. Number 1 is removing toxic friends from weighing you down and protecting your peace. This is so important because let me tell you something. If you've got friends who just have this negative energy, every time you go to them, it's negative, negative, negative. You open your mouth to say something good, the weather's really nice, yeah, but every time you say something, it's yeah, but have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? And it's like, hey, I know the world is dark, but right now I just want a little bit of uplifting so we can, you know, try to get through with it. But if you've got friends who see the bad in everything, the glass is always half empty, they're always moaning, they're dragging you down, you don't even want to share your positive news with them. My friend, it's time to reassess, snip, snip. I've just had to do it. I myself have just had to do this in October. And it hurt. Losing friends is even harder than losing partners, in my opinion. Like, friendship breakups are always the hardest because you bond in a way that you can't describe. But when you know they're not good for you, it's time to snip, snip. And that was hard. I did not want to do it, but I had to. That's why I'm coming here to say it, because since doing it, and now we're in the middle of November, I'm feeling good, even though it still hurts. I'm still heartbroken about it, you know, but I'm learning to move on because you just know when something or someone isn't good for you. And I know you know, you're thinking of the person, aren't you? You're thinking of them, they always put you down, they make you feel low. You know who you're thinking of. That person, time for a conversation, my friend. Number 2, it is non-negotiable. You need to decide who you want to be. Do you want to be a person that's healthy, a person that's happy, a person that travels, a person that, like, what kind of person do you want to be? Or what person do you feel like you are? Or what person are you? You need to reflect that in what you do in your day-to-day. If that means changing your job, you do it now. You're in your 20s. There's no better time than now to reassess, and if you're not happy, you need to change it, because if you're not happy now, it's not going to change in 5 years. You're just going to get unhappier, but you're just going to learn to cope with it, right? So if you're not happy in your job, you're not happy with your partner, your relationship isn't going well, you don't feel supported, you don't feel seen or heard, you feel gaslit, you just don't feel good. The location you're in, you're living in the middle of nowhere, you got no social life, you got no friends, you're not happy, it's depressing you. Job, partner, location, we gotta reassess. We're in our 20s. There's no better time than now to make decisions that you might not be able to make once you have a family, once you've got this. But right now, if you've got the freedom and you've got the ability to make a choice, I highly recommend it. Number 3 might shock you all. It shocked me myself. I am now prioritizing love. I feel like for so long I've just been like, no, I want to get my career going, I want to do A, B, C, D, and that does not like complement each other. I've got to choose one or the other. You don't. I don't even know where this myth came from that you can't have both. You can have whatever you want. If you want a supportive, loving partner who gives you like absolute health and joy and beauty, all that stuff, you can, whilst also having a great career. The two are compatible. I've read some research that shows that a lot of people in their later 20s are depressed because they haven't got that companionship or been able to like know how to form relationships and stuff like that because we've put it off for so long. No ways. Like, I am literally now actively dating. If you are cute, and you think I'm your type, and you think I'll be your type, and you'll be my type, and you think we can be each other's types, say hello. But yes, I'm actively dating. Like, I am actively dating. I'm actively choosing what I want in a partner. I'm writing my non-negotiables, all that stuff. I hadn't given it a thought. I was always like not anti-dating, but anti like choosing like dating over career. And it's like, it's not choosing, it's just life. So I'm starting to choose what I want in a partner, because your partner will be your chosen family, right? Like, think about that. You've got a family now that you're from, but you can choose your family, you can choose your future. And if I'm choosing that and I want to have my children by the time I'm like 29, I'm 24 now. If I'm not dating or trying to date, when will I meet them, get engaged, get married, to have children? Like, I have a timeline and I know what I want, so I need to start dating now. So yeah, start prioritizing love. It's actually something that is joyful, it's beautiful, and your 20s are for experiencing life to the fullest, and love is something that we should be experiencing. It's a part of human nature. Okay, so don't neglect it. Oh, and something about that, when you're finding the person you love, also learn about boundaries. Okay, having someone come into your life, a partner you're going to share life with, also have boundaries, because you need to coexist and know what your limits are and know what their limits are, and like respect each other in that space. So something for your 20s is learn your boundaries and assert them, like really assert them. Number 4 is you need to start taking risks. Take risks and invest in yourself. Okay, like, it is important, it is categorically important that you know the things that you want and you start investing in that. If you want to change your life and like change job completely and do something new, invest in that. Put a little bit of money towards a course, a masterclass. If you haven't got the money to, read some books online, right? Okay, books cost money too, but you get the gist. Listen to some podcasts, watch YouTube videos, look at Instagram pages that are all about self-development or teaching you something new. You want to become an influencer? Okay, start making the reels and TikToks. You want to start a YouTube channel? Launch it. Like, take risks, do things that scare you. If your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Okay, you need to push yourself to everything that you want, because there's no reason why you can't have the life that you desire. You don't have to sit down watching everyone else live theirs. You can be living yours. Investing in yourself is even like learning a language, right? You want to end up moving to Portugal because you think there's a dream career for you there at Walt Disney. This is random, but start learning Portuguese a few months before you want to make that move. Invest in yourself, so by the time you get to Portugal, you are now even more of a person they want to work with, because you can even speak the language, right? Self-development, investing in yourself. You can never go wrong. What's the worst that can happen? Now you know another language. You know? Do it. Just do it. The last one, and this one really is non-negotiable. I take this one very seriously. Fall in love, and fall in love with you. Okay, this one is all about you. You need to start spending time with you, start developing you, start investing in you, start loving you. This is all about the emotional, physical, and mental oneness with yourself. Take holidays with yourself. Go to dinner with yourself. Go to a show with yourself. Like, stop relying on putting your happiness in other people. Yes, I've spoken about removing toxic friends, so having good friends. I've spoken about having a good partner, like starting to decide what you want in a partner. But none of that means anything if you don't know who you are, you don't know what you want, you just don't know yourself. So investing in yourself and spending time with yourself, you will learn so much about you, where you're at, and how people can better serve you. So spend time with yourself. Go on a picnic, take yourself on a date. Just start loving you. I prefer my own company most of the time over anyone else's. If I can have a solo day, just me at home, watching a show, reading a book, talking to myself, singing, dancing, I'm so happy. And everyone's like, shall we come over? I'm like, no. But yeah, like, invest in time with yourself. Put time aside in the calendar for a spa massage, going on a walk, going for a swim, something that you enjoy. Do things that you love. Invest in spending time with yourself. That is the end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you're starting to have non-negotiables about your 20s, because your 20s are the defining decade. Okay, I'm gonna do a video all about that, but this is the defining decade, honey. Okay, this is your time. So strike while the iron is hot. And remember what I always say, stop asking if it's one day, remember it's day one. That's it. Okay, bye.